first of all, if you've got static electricity, of course, you can get charges. You can walk on a carpet or something like that and get charged up. That is a DC electricity, and it produces an electric field. You can sometimes when you pull out the laundry, socks try to stick to that. They're responding to the electric field because the sock might have some charge on it. And the other thing that maybe it's cotton or something, I don't know, is got a different charge, and they try to attract each other. That is one of the three main types of field we like to talk about. Another one is the magnetic field. A magnetic field is not necessarily produced when there are a bunch of charges on a surface like static electricity, which produces an electric field. A magnetic field requires that charges be moving, and that produces the field. Now you might say, well, don't magnetic fields come from magnets? And there's no moving charges in a magnet. You don't hook it up to a battery or anything necessarily. And in fact, inside a magnet, electrons are spinning around in a certain direction. If you have a magnet that's shaped like something like this, inside the electrons are spinning around very fast, and that produces a magnetic field. So there still is motion, but in this case, it's motion that doesn't have to be continued by hooking up a battery or anything like that. When these two fields get together and help each other, they can produce radio waves, or EMR, electromagnetic radiation. And the radio waves have the advantage that they can travel a lot farther, or they're not attenuated as much when you get far from the source, these radio waves. And a radio wave is made up of an electric field, and I'm going to point my finger this way for an electric field, which has a direction, by the way. The electric field would be pointing in the way my finger is pointing if there were, positive charges down here and negative charges up here, and that means that if you put a charged particle here, it might want to jump up or jump down depending on what kind of charge it is. But radio waves are composed of an electric field and a magnetic field at right angles, and they're both oscillating up, down, in sync with each other. So when this one reverses too, and it gets a little bit difficult to do this with my arms, but they're reversing back and forth and at the same time traveling forward. That is a radio wave, and the electric field helps keep the magnetic field strong if they're both moving. The magnetic field helps keep the electric field strong, again, if they're both moving. But if there's only a pure electric field that's going up and down, it attenuates pretty fast when you get away from it.